What I'm looking for is job creation, and I'm looking at how we can create revenue without increasing the taxes. Montana hasn't quite been the business-friendly state that I think it should be, as I'm a business owner here in Helena, and I own the 2 McDonald's restaurants, and I've been in business for 17 years, so I understand what it's like in the business climate in the state. So my thing is, I would like to be able to make it easier for new business growth, and then we can do that through tax incentives, different kinds of things to recruit and bring in new businesses here in Montana to create the revenue that we need for the public education system and the state general fund. Infrastructure spending for the schools right now and the buildings in the state of Montana are in horrible shape. So we've got to create revenue to rebuild the schools and maintain what we have. In order to do that, we have to create new jobs and new revenue to make Helena a better place. And that's just not Helena, that's the whole state of Montana. We can't raise taxes to a certain point that we're going to put mom and pop businesses out of business. We can't afford to put mom and pop out of their home because we tax them out of the property taxes. So we have to be able in a situation, come to a compromise where we can raise the revenue and still bring in some new people, but without putting people out of their homes and losing businesses. What we're looking at here is expenses and vice towards revenue. Basically, you got expenditures and revenue collection. Revenue collection is coming in short, but we have expenditures still staying the way they are. So we don't want to not fund the schools, we don't want to not fund infrastructure and all the other things that we're doing. In order to do that, to keep the current budget levels that we're used to spending money at, we have to create some new revenue. And that's where I'm going to be good at, because I have the experience. I know what it's like to start a business startup and what it costs to do it, but I also know that if you bring in a new job creation, like high-tech firms, or expanding an awesome company like Boeing's in town, you're going to create revenue without having to raise taxes, so basically it's a win-win situation.